Hi everyone. Let's start with a bold statement. Stop funding generic change. If you're a senior leader or a program director, you know the feeling. You've approved a multi-million-dollar program. The project plan is perfect, the tech is ready, but you have this pit in your stomach because you know the real risk isn't the tech, it's the people. My name's Kerrie Smit, founder and change director at Agencia Change. For over 30 years, I've watched leaders like you waste millions on change programs that deliver documents but zero adoption. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the single reason most programs fail to deliver ROI and give you the factual basis to de-risk your investment. This isn't a small problem. This is the financial reality. Prosci's best practices research is the gold standard in our industry, and they found that when change management is excellent, programs are 6 times more likely to meet or exceed their initial objectives and stay on budget. Think about that. 6 times more likely to meet or exceed. That's not a soft nice to have. That is a massive financial lever. The gap between poor change and excellent change isn't just a headache. It's the single biggest risk to your program's ROI. This isn't just my opinion. Prosci's data confirms this is a financial imperative. And we all know the much quoted McKinsey statistic that a staggering 70% of projects fail to deliver their intended benefits. The question is, if we all know this, why do so many high-stakes programs still fail? Why are we still having the same conversations about resistance and failed adoption year after year? It's because we've been funding the wrong activities. The real point of failure isn't your project management. It's not the software, and it's not your team's fault. The failure is in the engine you're using to drive adoption. We are funding and we are accepting generic, non-factual approaches to human change, and it's burning your money. This is the most important slide in this presentation. This is the gap. On the left is what most change teams deliver, what I call a generic CIA. It's a high-level list of what is changing. It says things like new software is coming, the org chart is shifting. It's generic, it's not actionable, and it's why your employees ignore the comms. It's wasted work. On the right is where excellence lives, a factual CIA. This doesn't focus on the what, it focuses on the how. How, specifically, must this person's behaviour change? What is the new 3-step validation program they must follow? This is detailed, it's verifiable, and it is the only true engine for engagement. When you build your entire change program on a generic high-level CIA, you are guaranteed to waste money. Because it's not factual, your communications are not engaging. Because it's not actionable, your training is generic and wastes everyone's time. And most important to you as a leader, it wastes money. You end up building the wrong training and the wrong comms, which guarantees the very resistance you were trying to avoid. But there is a solution. It's a 2-step blueprint that de-risks your investment by building your entire change program on a foundation of facts. First, we stop making lists. We build roadmaps. The readiness strategy approach is what I call the single source of truth. It's a detailed, verifiable roadmap that traces every single process change directly to a required shift in an individual's or a team's behaviour. For you as a program director, this roadmap is gold, and it creates the dashboard for implementation that you see here in this slide. A readiness strategy approach allows you to see exactly where the friction and resistance will be. It allows you to target your resources, your time and your money only where they're needed. Once you have this roadmap, the how becomes simple and incredibly cost-effective. You stop all hands generic emails and move to targeted comms that speak directly to the impacts you've mapped. You stop everyone in the room training and you build surgical training that addresses the specific behavioural changes you've identified. And crucially, you finally equip your leaders with the facts they need to have meaningful, specific conversations with their teams instead of just reading a generic list of project features. This blueprint flips the entire script. You stop wasted spend on generic work that doesn't drive adoption. And you accelerate adoption because every single action is targeted, relevant, and factual. This is how you de-risk your program. This is the fastest path to your ROI. So how do you implement this? You have two choices. You can try to build this capability internally, or you can partner with a specialist to get it done right and get it done fast, protecting your investment from day one. This is what we do. At Agencia Change, we partner with program directors, senior leaders, and business owners as strategic advisors. We don't just do change, we implement the Factual CIA Blueprint for you, de-risking your program and guaranteeing your investment is protected. If you are leading a high-stakes program and you cannot afford to be a statistic, if you want to be in the 6 times category, let's talk. I'm offering a complimentary program de-risking call. On this call, we will identify the single biggest risk in your current change plan right now. My details are here. Thank you for your time.